In this video, even though I've gotten the bus back and am working on it, I'm going to be taking y'all around the ranch where I live to a couple of old houses to look for materials that I might be able to use on the bus build. Make sure you watch till the end so you can see all the animals that I found and get a little info on the bus. So welcome back, guys. This is Life of Bragg. Okay guys, I'm here at one of the old ranch houses on the place. This thing was here when my family bought the place. Now it's just kind of fallen to pieces. We've torn some chunks on it that looked like they were about to fall down. Like this whole area here was like a little side porch. We ripped the whole thing down because it just looked like it was gonna fall. But there's a lot of stuff. This back half is the worst part. When you get inside, it's a little more sturdy in there. But yeah, I'm gonna go in there and see if there's anything that might interest me. Alright guys, I made it inside. I didn't really want to film that because it was a little bit of a precarious situation. I can already hear a bunch of rats or raccoons or something up in the ceiling. So I'm not going to go very far in here. Like I said, it doesn't really look like on this side of the building there's much for me to look at. But I'm going to go to the other side. That back porch area is a lot more sturdy. But I'm definitely going to be looking out. You can see right over there. Right there's a big old hole in the ceiling. So there are plenty of critters hiding in this thing, I'm sure. And they are not going to be happy if I wake them up. So we're just going to be pretty careful. Okay, I did step in a little further. And I'm glad I did because I found insulation foam board. Which, this is the exact stuff that I'm hoping to use in the floor of the bus. And obviously some of it's torn up. That piece is not usable, but there a couple of these sheets are like in there. I mean, the edges are a little worn down from critters scurrying across them, but they actually look in pretty good condition. So I might come back here and just check these out. Over there, you see that light right there? Oh yeah, it's a nice little raccoon up in there. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here before he gets upset. Alright guys, we got out of there in one piece. That's good. Looks like there's a few things I could use in there. Some things that are still in good condition, surprisingly. But some of those things actually were placed in there by my grandpa who owns this ranch. And so they're not that old. They're not as old as anything else in the house. There's a lot of wood in. There's a bunch of glass panes. There's like a skylight in there. So some things I might go back to here pretty soon because, like, if that insulation's just sitting there, I mean, I will gladly take it because as long as I know it's up to code still, if it's good, because it didn't look rotted out or water damaged or anything like that. It just looked like scraped around the edges a little bit. So I might be coming back here. We'll have to see. And yeah. Okay guys, I'm gonna be talking kind of loud here so you guys can hear me. But this is the entrance to the junkyard. Well, it's a repurposing yard. We just store all the things, mostly metal things that aren't gonna be super damaged by being out here in the Texas weather, because it really doesn't rain that much. So I got a big pile of metal things. There's a feeder that needs to be patched, a couple of feeders, just a couple of animal traps and grills. Then we got a bunch of fencing. Like, a lot of this fencing is still good. I mean, all this fencing is good. A bunch of T-posts. There's a couple of old boats. There's one right there. There's a bunch over there. Back in there, there's a bunch of piping and stuff. And a ton of cattle panels. So anything, also barbed wire right here. Anything that we might need to, like, redo fences and stuff, patch fences. There's a bunch of posts there, some wooden posts, a bunch more T-posts over there, metal piping and stuff. Rebar. There's some old tanks and just a bunch of old scrap tin, washing machines, stuff like that. There's an old hot water heater. There's something that burned down a couple of years ago from the back of a box truck. So it got put out here. And yeah, it's just being left alone for now. There's a couple of more things back in there, some more metal piping way back in there, but What we're really looking for is over in this section. There's a lot of appliances. I mean, there's a dirt bike and a bathtub, but this is where we're going to be looking around to see if there's anything that we can use. So, all right, guys, next house. This is the newest of all the houses. Well, there's only 2 houses, and then there's that big barn over there we're going to go check out. That big falling down one. And so this is the one that I'm most scared to go into. It's full of stuff, like a lot of stuff. Because it's newer, it's been used to store things. And so that means even more critters will want to be living in it. You can see already, like, a bunch of stuff in there. So, yeah, let's just take a peek inside real quick. Okay, so I've stepped inside, and like I said, there's a bunch of random crap in here, like old disgusting mattresses. There's a car seat, like, for a Jeep. There's a bunch of side tray tables that, like, I don't even know what that is. Walkers. There's a meat slicer there. There's a lot of bugs and disgustingness, and I'm sure there's a lot of not fun things living up in there, but there's everything in here. Tire, gas can, boxes from everything. Disgusting old carpet. Look at that pot. Gigantic pot. I mean, that thing's probably a foot across. So we're gonna just look around, I guess. Alright, I don't know if you guys can see that super well. Let me see if I can get it in focus. But over here on this window, there we go. You got a giant bee's nest, so we're gonna stay away from that. I knew that they were in here. It also looks like we got some blue wasps in here. But other than that, I'm not really seeing anything useful, so I'm gonna get out of here probably pretty soon. Okay, y'all, I found a little side room off the side of this house. It's got a bunch of cool old furniture in it. Like, there's bedsteads and tables. But honestly, it's all torn up. It's really kind of sad to see. Because, like, back in the day, that piece right there probably would have been an awesome side table. I mean, it's refurbishable, I'm sure, but I'm not going to be the one to go in there and get it out. There's a bunch of cool bedsteads and all these side tables and stuff. Nothing that I can use, but I mean, it's just sad to see it all go to waste like this. I think I've had my fair share of being in this place, so we're going to move on now. Move on to the big barn over here and see what we can find in there, because I know there was some. I've been in there before. Upstairs is definitely off limits. Very sketchy, but all right. We're going to hop over there. As I was saying, I know there's some good plywood in there, I think. And plywood's not free, so we're gonna go see. Let's see what we can see. Okay, we're at the barn. Whew. This is a gold mine of things. This has so much stuff in it. I mean, just walking up, we've got a chainsaw, a flammable liquids container, a giant gas cylinder, and a ladder. That ladder looks decommissioned though. Okay, let's see if I can even get in here without it all falling on top of me. That's one thing about this barn, is it is very sketchy. Wow, there's so much to look through here. Oh, this is the plywood I was talking about. This stuff. It's been painted for some reason. It's like nice 1/2-inch stuff, actually. Oh, I could use that. I could use both those sheets. And we got some metal here too. That's nice and thin. Big sheets of metal. I don't know, I'll have to ask about this, because I mean it's been painted, so it's not water damaged at all. Not even the edges are, and I mean it's been under this roof, which this roof doesn't really stop water from getting in, but it stops water from just dumping all over these. Maybe concentrates water somewhere else. I don't really see where the water is. It's an authentic Corona fridge, guys. Put your cold ones in it. And your poker chips, apparently. Don't know why there's poker chips in there. What is that? Is that a sandblasting unit? Let me see. Make sure there's no hornets. I don't know what that is. Let me see. What's in here, guys? What's in here? I can't see. Is there a bear in there? Comment down below, bear in the bucket. Wait. There's the lid. Dang it. Still, guys, comment down below. Did you see the bear in the bucket? That way, people who didn't watch this far, maybe see that and think they missed out on something. Have the joke's on you. Joke's on you, guys. Man, there just is some cool stuff in here. I could climb upstairs, guys, and see what's up there. But, you know, I might, you know, die. Alright, that's all the buildings. So, we got a list of items from each one that we might be able to use, except for that one house. That's the old buildings. Hope that you enjoyed that. And I will see you guys next week, and hopefully have a bunch more stuff on the bus. A bunch of time lapses of me working on it and stuff. I just didn't quite have enough to be able to cut a good video this week. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. I know I did. It's always fun to kind of go in these old houses and kind of creep yourself out and see what's in them. So don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, all that stuff. Do actually comment, though, because I want to answer your questions in these videos. I got a comment last video that asked how many square feet the bus was, and it is 70 square feet, I believe. Very close to 70 if you're excluding the cab area. It's a little more than that, but the part that I'm mostly redoing is about 70 square feet. So same person asked what air conditioning we're going to be doing in it, and I don't know. So alright, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you guys next week, and you guys just have a great weekend.